Good evening, everyone. Been a while since I've done any post of substance, but I guess tonight's the night. Made enough progress where I feel there's some decent content to put up. This is a little outside what I normally do. I'm pretty much a box stock builder. I like to add detail, but I'm not much for trying to make something different than what the model is in the box, but I decided to give it a try on this one, and I'm really having a lot of fun with it. This is a 69 Chevy Nova kit from Revell that there actually is a drag option for it, and that back car there, which I'm planning to decal up just the way that is. I really like the decals on that. It reminds me of a drag car that a friend of mine's stepdad had up the road growing up. It was actually a Chevelle, but it was brightly colored, very similar to this one, and I really don't remember what the inside colors were on it, but it was orange on the outside. But I went wild on this one, and just kind of pretending like if it was, a drag car, they'd probably have it all apart, and they were not trying to make it look pretty. They're trying to make it go fast, so they put any paint on there that they had laying around. So in this case, I went for blue on the inside, nice bright blue color, and yellow on the body, so that the decals that came with the kit go nice with it. I did do a lot of custom stuff on this one. This roll cage is fabricated from scratch. Cut out the holes there in the back on the sheet metal, make it look a little more authentic. I put the little recesses, I guess I'll call them, the stampings, tried to simulate what the floor actually looked like. Didn't do it over the driver's seat because there's going to be a seat there, but I think I remember doing it. I think I just did it with the tip of a soldering iron or a wood burner, but maybe I heated something up maybe with it and then pressed it into there. I don't know, it turned out all right. I think from when it's inside the car and you just glance in, I think it might be convincing. I also took the trunk out, and you may have seen my previous video where I 3D printed an trunk inner, designed that in SolidWorks, and then printed it based on some photographs I had of a real trunk out of a Nova. For the frame here, I had to do a little custom work because that's going in it. This is a 3D printed big block 632, so this is a modern race engine that you can buy as a crate motor right now. It's I've outfitted it as a throttle body injection. The injection's not on it yet, but throttle body's on there. And kit came with a bunch of little parts like pulleys and stuff to mount, but I'm not going to put any of that on it because it's a drag car. So this is just going to be water pump and a radiator. I'm going to put the battery in the back with a nitrous bottle. I actually smoothed off so the floor in the trunk had the recess in it from where they molded it for the gas tank, so I filled that. I don't remember what I used, a piece of plastic plate or something, or maybe I just filled it. I can't remember. I did this about 8 months ago now. I took care of that. I filled all the holes. There were little holes in the trunk for where exhaust system on the full scale or street model would go through. And I filled the front. Yeah, the frame rails on this, these were like open, so I smoothed them off, filled them and smoothed them off so it looks like the real frame. Because you can see them, because I removed the inner fenders to try to make her like a real drag car. Yeah, so the paint I just finished tonight. Finished putting down the base, that is. It hasn't been cleared yet. I haven't sanded it. I'm planning to, I'll sand it out and get it ready to go for some really nice clear. But this is where I'm at with it right now as far as smoothness. I have a feeling this model is going to be really good when it comes to the finish, because this base came out excellent. Very smooth to start. So Mr. Color GX series, their paints are really good. I am slowly just fully switching over. I used to paint with Tamiya paints for most of them, but I'm kind of switching over. This Mr. Color paint just goes down so nice. Hood I got done. It's got the drag hood on it, and a bunch of those interior parts I still have to work on, but it's coming along. The wheels I stripped the chrome off and went with the Model Master Chrome Silver, which I think has a much more aluminum, like a polished aluminum look. Came with these really narrow drag slicks. Definitely something from a past era, but they still look cool. I sanded them off so that the rubber looks a little more convincing. That's about it for this update. I think I'll probably post another one either when it's done or maybe right after I get the decals on and the paints, the clear coat sanded out. Maybe I'll post another update then. Get the interior in it maybe. I got a couple of pieces here that I robbed from other kits. These were actually 3D printed. I can't remember where I got the file, but they're made for this kit. They actually will hug the motor just right so that it will actually work in the big block. The 632 big block will work in this chassis. Somewhere laying around here I got the seat. I got this out of I don't know. It was in my bag of parts, but it kind of looks pretty good for something that the vintage that this is. This is, I don't know what this is. It's got a modern engine. It's got an old school seat, an old school roll cage. It's not going to have any real special rear suspension in it. Although I do have ladder bars in here somewhere. Right there. I'll probably put them on it. Alright, this video is getting long, so I'm going to let you go. Have a good night, everybody.